Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Team GOWGO Pro Wrestling edition of Geek Out with Games Out. We've got a very special podcast for you tonight, packed with tons of information and pro wrestling goodness. I'm one of your co-hosts, Blitzball Champ, and joined with me on the other line via Skype is one of the other co-hosts representing strongly for Team GOWGO Pro Wrestling, HollywoodSinema, rocking the unicorn.
Because New Day rocks. Soak it in. They're the reason the Shield is no longer tag team champions.
Oh my goodness. How long ago did you get that?
Like a while ago.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yep, I got two of them.
Oh, you got two of them? One for you and
one for Beautiful Nightmare.
Beautiful Nightmare. For those that don't know, that is super exclusive significant other wife of HollywoodSinema.
Yeah, exclusive is kind of a definition of wife. And married, sir. You're weird. Exclusive is yes. That is a good way to describe that.
Hey, you may have some lady fans that want to try to.
No, nope. No, thank you.
But we're back with you. We're back with everybody yet again on another beautiful, cold, rainy Thursday.
Yes, it was super cold today.
Yeah, no kidding. Bro, we got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yeah? Do we, though?
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Jam-packed full of goodness tonight. Are you kidding me?
I mean, maybe.
So, tonight's topics, are quite big. We're going to be doing the usual WWE talks with each of the shows. We're going to be talking Survivor Series. We're going to talk the whole Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens getting sent home early fiasco.
Yep.
We're going to also...
Everything's going crazy.
Yes, literally. We're definitely going to talk on the Alpha versus Omega matchup. Y'all know what I mean.
I'm gonna have to.
So, yeah, let's go right into it. Starting with Monday Night Raw. So, as it's getting closer and closer to Survivor Series, the teams, are more so getting finalized. We know that the Raw women's team still needs one more member.
Yes, but I think there's a triple threat Monday that I believe is supposed to determine who that's going to be.
Correct. Which let's
Bayley, Mickie James, and Dana Brooke.
Yes. So out of those three, one of them will join the female Team Raw, which is led by the captain, Alicia Fox.
I had a feeling you were going to do the Noam Dar, Alicia Fox.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I kind of had to. Bro, what do you think about her as the team captain, though? Like, just
I hate her. I don't care about Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox is she's not great. Like, whenever I see her on screen, I kind of lose a lot of interest in what's going on.
Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like other than the times where she's gone crazy, it's just one of the things where you kind of expect to see the same thing over and over with Alicia Fox. I
expect her to lose. That is, when I see her, I expect her to lose.
Well,
at this point, yeah.
Well, you also have to factor in
you didn't win her last feud.
Well, I mean, You got to think about it. When was the last time she was even a champion? That was back when the Divas
I
title was
know
still around.
she loses a lot if she's even on TV.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So,
I think of her as a loser. She's a
so
glorified jobber.
yeah, like it's pretty sad. And of course, she teamed up with Nia Jax. Both lost to Sasha Banks and Bailey on the previous Raw. And
Yep.
one thing that I did want to talk about that starting out for Raw is the match between WWE United Kingdom champion Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, taking on the WWE Cruiserweight champion Enzo Amore.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like this was really awesome, just to really get the Bruiserweight on camera more.
Well,
And
then they were in the UK as well.
yeah, so the only thing, because it's sounding like, I'm guessing that they're getting more towards maybe putting the UK division on 205 Live and Raw.
Which is going to be weird. It's going to be weird.
Um, the only way that I could really see that working out is 205 Live would have to be longer. It would have to go into 2 hours.
Oh God, no, that's not happening.
I mean, but what how else do you expect it to work though? Like if they
I
do
mean, you're going to have to do. If they have how many matches? They usually have three.
three,
O-
sometimes four,
Okay, if they have four, it's going to be 2 and 2. I
two and
mean,
two.
that it works itself out perfectly. That means there's going to have to be like four matches, or if there's three, it's going to be like a main event situation. Like when they used to do both Raw and SmackDown stuff, it would be like you would get a friggin' SmackDown show,
Uh huh.
like a SmackDown match, and then a Raw match, and then you kind of it would usually be like almost like a flip in the coin kind of thing to determine who would get the last match, but usually it would be a women's match.
Yeah, and I mean, and I don't know, cause like another thing you have to also think of is the only main title that you have on 205 Live is the Cruiserweight Championship. So I mean,
Yep,
combining, the United Kingdom Championship on there isn't a bad idea for what it's worth. I just have a feeling that
it's not gonna make any sense.
not only just that, but like I don't know, what's like the roster size generally for the United Kingdom.
There
The
really isn't one. I mean, they had the tournament, and then they literally had Tyler Bates, um, Trent
Trent Seven,
Seven,
yeah, Trent
yes,
Seven,
and Pete Dunne, and the
Wolf,
guy with the backwards hat that I can't remember his name now. Those are the only ones you ever
Mandrews.
and
Mar-
and Wolfgang. Those are the only ones you ever saw.
there was Danny Bertram or Danny
Oh,
Burch, Danny Burch.
see, he was already. Okay, I just think of him as NXT more so, I guess,
Yeah, that's true too,
because
but
nobody else from that thing has shown up.
yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I don't know. Like, and the only reason why I brought it up was because of the fact that we have the United Kingdom champion and Pete Dunne. I mean, unless they start really working him more onto the main roster, because the thing is, like, how often is he even defending the title? Like,
I mean, he's defended it what twice? If twice, maybe just one time on NXT.
because I know Tyler Bate had a rematch, and then Wolfgang had a title shot.
Yeah,
But
and that match got a little weird.
yeah, it was still a
But that's
good. It
twice.
was
That's twice. That's literally twice.
yeah, but I don't know. Like I'm really interested to see what they decide to do because I feel like needs a lot more camera time and great wrestler. I really like
Oh,
his
Pete
heel
Dunne's awesome.
persona. So I'm really digging, and really just what the United Kingdom division really offered, even from the tournament. I feel like there's a lot to see. So, but it was good
Yeah,
seeing him stick it to Enzo Amore though.
of course, because you hate Enzo so much.
Yep, he's a pus bucket.
All right,
Um, Jason Jordan and Elias guitar in a pole match. Interesting.
please. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Not like interesting as far as the match idea.
Dude, it's just blank on a pole match. It's the Mad Libs of matches. It's only interesting when it's a contract.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Because
typically.
otherwise, what's the point? We had a what did we have last time? A Singapore can on a pole match, and that match
Yeah.
sucked.
I don't even remember who
Sucked.
was in that match.
Oh yeah, you do. Alexa Bliss and Bailey.
Oh
Bailey
yeah,
got
that's right.
booed after because she was horrible.
Okay. Dang, that's sad that I don't remember that.
No, I get it. I've tried to forget that in that segment. That this is your life segment.
This is your life.
It's so bad.
But of course Jason Jordan won. I mean, I get the whole push, and you know, I don't see that being a feud that's going to last long anyway.
No, because they got nothing for him.
Exactly. And it'll be interesting to see how he'll do on Team Raw. But
He'll be the first one out.
mm, I don't know. Maybe, maybe that's I don't know. That's I'm kind of iffy on that. Um. So here's the thing. Um. So Asuka took on another local competitor,
Ugh,
and
that match sucked.
well, I mean,
And the crowd was dead.
if they're gonna just keep having Asuka face local competitors, what the heck do you expect?
I mean, I feel like they're gonna be dead no matter what Oscar match it is. But
No, I wouldn't say that.
okay,
And of
mark
course,
my words, Jason. Mark my words. If it's not Sasha Banks or Charlotte, mm, mm, maybe Becky Lynch. That's it.
hey,
Nobody, nobody else. Like the crowd is not going to care about her fighting against anybody else. Alexa Bliss, maybe, but they're going to be talking about Alexa Bliss the entire time. They're not going to be talking about Asuka. Asuka's going to get buried in any kind of feud with Alexa. She's way more over.
man, bump Alexa Bliss.
Yeah,
But you're right though.
yeah.
Unfortunately, you are correct
And I don't
considering.
see that. I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Yeah, she's really established herself as the female, as like the strong female heel
Oh god, yeah.
in the division. I mean, Natalia doesn't even come close to that.
Nope, you're too doofy.
Dang, I wouldn't say too doofy,
Oh, she
but
doofy as all hell, man.
that's a little over the top.
Okay, you say so. She doofy as shit.
So, the Bar became the new Raw Tag Team Champions
Yes, they did.
by defeating Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Um, this was their own. This was their like what second or third defense?
I don't remember. They haven't defended it that much.
Because it hadn't seemed like they've been champions that long.
I mean, not super long. A month, maybe? A month or two?
Yeah,
He won it at a pay per view.
that doesn't seem long though.
A couple months is kind of long. In this day and age, yeah. in the cycle of pay-per-views every other month
Yeah.
for your brand.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. But I guess this was eventually going to happen. I guess to have more of the Shield kind of as a trio. Once Roman Reigns returns, which is looking like he's getting ready to for next week's Raw.
Yeah, apparently.
So I mean, guess this is where we'll see more of the Shield full time. I guess you could say.
I mean, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight New Day anyway. So if I'm assuming he's gonna show up on SmackDown or something at some point too.
Which I am looking very forward to that. It's the trio match that we need.
No, because they're just gonna beat New Day up, and it's gonna be pointless.
I wouldn't make that assumption.
Okay.
I wouldn't make that only because.
Unless Dean Ambrose turns on Seth Rollins, then.
I mean, I could see if it was like the Shield against the Miz and the Miz Taraj. That's just dumb. But the Shield versus the New Day, very entertaining.
Could be.
I think it will. Give it a chance. I think it will. Let's see. Is there anything specific with Raw you wanted to bring up?
What was that?
I was saying, was there anything specific that you wanted to bring up with Raw?
No.
Oh, actually, I just thought of something. Finn Balor, Samoa Joe. So they both not only was tearing the mess out of each other, but both got picked for Team Raw. How do you feel about that?
Doesn't matter.
Dang, you just really not feeling it, are you?
I don't know. It's just
Tell me how you really feel. Tell the fans how you really feel, Hollywood Cinema.
I don't know.
But
no.
You got nothing, do you?
I got nothing.
You got nothing. Okay. Shall we move on to SmackDown?
Yes.
Okay. You want to start us off with SmackDown?
I mean, SmackDown, the only reason to watch SmackDown was because of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now we found out they're unhappy.
So we might as well go ahead and get into that piece of news. So, for those that didn't hear about this, SmackDown UK tour. Pretty much Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn broke script and got sent home early for it. If I remember correctly, they were supposed to run interference a specific sort of way during that match with the.
Yeah, they were supposed to beat up Kofi, roll out, and then roll back in and get beat up, and then sent packing.
Exactly, and that totally did not happen.
Nope.
So as punishment, and because it was how do you say, detrimental to the conduct of the show or whatever. There's some specific term for it.
Can't go into business for yourself.
Yeah, can't go into business for yourself. So it'll really be interesting how, like, what happens next going forward. Like, because I would think this is a pretty big slash on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, wouldn't you think?
Oh yeah. It's not great. It's not great at all.
And the thing that worries me is, let's be real. Vince McMahon is not ashamed of just cutting somebody off for like months to years.
Oh yeah.
you know, with some, being open to bringing them back afterwards, and others just saying, nope, no chance. So I don't know how bad this will affect them,
Guess we'll find out. Survivor Series.
but I think for business sake, I hope it doesn't go too bad because of the fact that, I mean, let's be real. Kevin Owens has already established himself as a pretty big heel
Yeah.
in the WWE. Sami Zayn, I mean, it's going to take a little bit more time, but it's a little bit easier because of the fact these two have a history and they are real life friends. So, but it'll really be interesting how this gets handled going forward as far as future appearances and just I guess whatever sort of extended punishment if that happens. Because Vince McMahon has no shame in his game to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I doubt they'll get fired, but they'll probably be in the doghouse for a while.
Oh yeah, they'll at least be in the doghouse for a while. Like the worst kind of timeout that you can get
But
in the
they
WWE.
they kind of are they're the second and the third biggest heel on that show.
Yeah, aside from Jinder Mahal, I
That's
guess.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he's number one technically, and then it's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yeah. So what
They're the top
else?
of the show.
Because what else is there really to work with when it comes to the heels on SmackDown?
Yeah, there really isn't anything.
But anyway, moving forward, of course, Becky Lynch made James Ellsworth tap out.
Well, yes, as expected.
I love my Irish crush. Um, I have. Oh, by the way, I have to make a quick shout out to the Potsy and Tino show, where a certain good friend of mine, Rob Potsy, who is a huge Alexa Bliss fan, said some naughty things about my Irish crush, Becky Lynch.
Okay.
I'm coming after you. Remember, you have to go with me to the ROH show in Concord.
Mm.
I'm just joking. Anyway, I just thought I had to throw that in there. I watched their broadcast last night. It was really, really good.
Nice.
So Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable defeated the Usos by count
Mm.
out.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this only because I don't think it's quite time for them to be tag champions yet.
Oh no, not at all.
I could see them maybe beginning of the year becoming tag champs,
Maybe.
but
It's definitely going to happen, but it's going to be a little bit.
yeah, unless they pull like an American Alpha and
Yeah, that is also very, 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 very possible.
because I strongly felt like they won those belts way too quick.
Mm.
But
They were hot at the time. They just wasted it. They squandered
I
that
mean,
being that being creative. They squandered it, and also they had like the unfortunate timing of being around the Randy Orton Bray Wyatt stuff. The best, you know.
yeah, that's a good point too. That's a good point too. Yeah, that's an arguable case. Um, I'm pretty sure that this is going to escalate more after Survivor Series. So
Oh yeah.
That'll definitely be something to keep an eye on because I definitely see them, eventually, becoming SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So
Oh yeah, yeah. Unless there's a swerve, yeah.
yeah. Um. See, Rusev loses his opportunity to get put on Team SmackDown.
That is a shame.
Yeah, Rusev just
He's good stuff.
he's unbelievable now. To be honestly,
He is good stuff.
but I mean, Randy Orton. I mean, what can you really say? I mean, it's Randy freaking Orton.
Yeah, no, that's great and everything, but
But and then of course AJ Styles wins the WWE Championship off of Jinder Mahal.
mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. While I am happy, always happy whenever AJ Styles is champion, if I remember correctly, aren't they getting ready to go on another world tour with another stop to India?
Yep. And that was the whole thing. Everybody expected Jinder Mahal to stay champion until at least after that. Or at the latest WrestleMania, I believe.
So I guess he's probably potentially going to win it back in India.
I'm assuming if that show is going to be televised, I don't see it. I mean, it could happen. I don't know. It could happen off camera, but I feel like they probably would do it on camera.
Yeah, I think they would too. I think it would be much bigger that way. I really do. But yeah, I just now that it's come to this, I think that's what's going to end up happening. I think it makes the most sense if they are sticking to that plan.
If he doesn't win it back next week, if they have like some like impromptu rematch or something,
Mm-hmm.
which is possible.
And on that note, of course, ushering to the whole idea of, and I know we had talked about this quite a bit, but AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar.
I mean, it sounds like the greatest idea ever, but when I think about it, it sounds like the worst idea ever.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if you have Brock Lesnar as champion, squash match against Jinder Mahal as champion, which, I mean, you already know how I felt about him.
And I don't feel like that would even been a squash because at least the Singh brothers could have taken like some damage to make it go for a while. Like
Yeah,
AJ's got nothing.
but the thing, when you look at headlines, I mean, realistically, and I get your point. I get your point. I see where you're coming from. But, if we're looking at headlines, especially Survivor Series, which is typically Team Raw versus Team SmackDown, you know, and different kind of matches as well as, champions versus champion, brand versus brand. And for like a headlining match, you know, I wouldn't think people would want to see Brock versus Jinder Mahal of all
Why?
people.
No. Why wouldn't you? You do remember champions like Triple H, champions like JBL. People paid to watch them get the crap kicked out of them. People would want to see Jinder Mahal get mauled. Could you imagine the crowd during that? The crowd would be eating it up.
I just
They're
feel like
they're going to be booing AJ Styles getting thrown around like a toddler. They've basically nuked their okay. There's a possibility they may have nuked their own main event by accident, like not thinking it through, not thinking like, hey, People probably want to see this Jinder Mahal douchebag get destroyed. Watch the Singh brothers get suplexed to hell and back. Let's take away like the guy everybody seems to hate. We'll give him the guy everybody seems to love. Yeah, no. No.
I
Why would
guess
you do that?
I guess the only
That's perfect.
I guess the only thing that I could say is maybe this is probably like, because ultimately, you know what really would have been better?
Not to have the match at all.
It would have been better if someone like, say,
Finn Balor was Universal Champion.
No. I was gonna say Shinsuke Nakamura versus Lesnar,
I don't even want to see that.
but remember, it's actually happened before in
I know.
New Japan Pro Wrestling,
I
so
know.
it's a little more forgiving.
Man, Brock Lesnar is constituted right now. You do not want to see him in a match with your favorite people because they're going to gain nothing from it.
I mean,
Only person to gain something from Brock Lesnar was Goldberg, and he didn't particularly need that.
what about Roman Reigns?
I mean, nobody gives a shit about Roman Reigns, man.
I mean,
The WWE gives like the biggest boner for him, but like
that's
seriously,
that's what I'm
but
saying
like,
though.
but no, man, who gives a shit? I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like people, like not them, because they. I mean, this is their show; they can do whatever they want to with it. But the people who are watching, the people who aren't showing up to SmackDown shows, you give them. Like people are literally not going to SmackDown shows, and it's possibly because they hate gender that much. Can you imagine how they would react to him getting mauled by Brock Lesnar? You tell them that Brock Lesnar is going to be there to destroy him. Oh yeah, everybody's there. It's just
So are you so
because
just to,
that's pro wrestling.
so you mean to tell me you would get 100 or you would get 0% entertainment from Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles?
I'm going to get a technical entertainment, but the entire time I'm going to be thinking, please don't kill AJ. Like, don't kill him. Like, just not like don't kill him like literally. I mean, like, don't kill his shine, like what he's got right now, because that's what Brock Lesnar does.
Now, my point.
Braun is fighting the Miz now after fighting Lesnar. He's fighting the Miz. They put him in a trash can, like you know what I'm saying. Like they put him in trash. That's the dumbest crap ever. Like
Yeah.
nobody touches a piece of Brock Lesnar and doesn't get a little stink off of it when he beats you.
Well, think about this.
Samoa Joe's fighting Apollo Crews, man,
Well, you
and
gotta
Titus O'Neil, man.
you gotta also think about this. When Roman Reigns fought Brock Lesnar, I mean,
He was already a made guy though. He was already established as a member of the Shield off the get go. He
but
didn't need Brock Lesnar for that.
but
They
hasn't
basically made Brock Lesnar what he is again to have him lose to Roman Reigns now. Like they set it up 2 years in advance.
but doesn't
We all know it. We all know it. That's the part. That's what people boo.
but hasn't AJ Styles sort of like established himself? Because I mean, everybody knows who he is. Let's be for real.
Well, duh, like AJ Styles is the phenomenal one, but it's not about that. It's about the fact that things that like Brock Lesnar's suplexes to hell usually don't come out at the same level they went in.
That is a good point.
They just don't.
That is,
They're always worse for wear.
that is a good point.
It's unfortunate.
Dang, I think you've made your case, man.
He's a black hole of momentum. He's John Cena. John Cena did the same thing. They did the same thing with him. Like he's the top guy. Like you're not touching him unless another top guy comes in. And AJ, while amazing, top guy on SmackDown, and it's not happening. It's not happening. There's gonna be some janky stuff if it does happen, but no way. AJ, no.
So since you put it that way, let's go ahead and let's look specifically at what we have for the Survivor Series teams. Okay? Starting with the females first. So, for Raw, you have Sasha, Asuka, Nia Jax, Alicia Fox, and one more TBA. You have the
Probably
SmackDown.
Bailey.
Yeah, you have the SmackDown women's team, which is Tamina, Carmella, Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Naomi. So just taking these two teams, I know the Raw one isn't complete yet. Grade them. What grade would you give each of these teams, and which team do you pick as your winner?
What am I grading?
Yeah.
Like what? No, no. I mean, like, am I grading the makeup of the team? Because that doesn't really mean anything to me in this aspect. Because more than likely, a team led by Alicia Fox isn't going to win.
So would you?
I'm just going with the ratio of possibility.
What I mean by makeup of the team is like I guess you could say like level of impact slash strength of the team.
Impact on what?
I guess as far as like, do you think it's a weak team? Do you think it's like really strong?
Oh,
Do
I
you do you
mean,
like do you like the team? Do
I mean,
you?
I don't care about. I love. Okay, as a kid, I love Survivor Series. As an adult, whatever. I'm just looking at the pairings and kind of what they say about the hierarchy of the business.
Mm-hmm.
There's no effing way that Alicia Fox, if Alicia Fox is not the first person out, she's gonna be the one to lose for him at the end. Like, it's just SmackDown's. I mean, SmackDown's women's roster is a better roster technically. Although even if you have Natalia on the roster, I'm generally a little less interested. They have a couple like black holes of momentum in there. Like Tamina isn't really about anything, but everybody else on the SmackDown team is kind of on a roll. So I just don't see why you would have that team lose to that Raw team.
Well, let me ask you this: because of the fact that Asuka is on the team,
Ugh.
like, I mean,
Oh my God! If they just feed that entire SmackDown roster to her, I'm out. Like, I'm out.
no, I don't think so because like,
Because she can't come in. Like, seriously, this chick has been fighting. She fought Emma twice. Um, Not very good matches. Then she beats up two jobbers. If she comes in strong in Survivor Series, nah.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Only because you gotta remember, like, Asuka has been in other like non-singles matches before, especially back at NXT. I mean, she was in a battle royal. She didn't win that, but at the same time, in this sort of situation, they're probably thinking it's totally okay for Team Raw to lose because of the fact,
Exactly.
As-
It doesn't touch her.
yeah, like because she wouldn't have gotten
Once she
pinned or
doesn't get pinned.
yeah. So because Survivor Series, if I remember correctly, it's elimination or over the top rope. It's elimination.
It's elimination.
Oh.
The classic Survivor Series match, yeah, it's elimination.
Oh yeah, that's oh
But
jeez.
you get pinned or you tap out, you gone.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah. They've
I don't think Oscar's gonna get pinned or sub.
that
Well,
would be that would be ridiculous.
unless it's a cheap pin. Well, I don't know.
And pins are pins, so that's kind of the problem with that. I don't know why they put her on this team. Because you would think she wouldn't lose, but it would make no sense for Raw's Divas team to win.
Ugh, this just made it tougher. This made it very tougher. Ah, jeez. Cause like I don't know, man. I honestly I'm stumped. I'm stumped right now because, like I said, it was reminded to me that, with this being an elimination, classic elimination, and it's like, yeah, I'm all with you about, Alicia Fox getting eliminated early, but then it's like, you have Asuka on the team, and if she gets pinned or submitted, then that's going to be
But I'm
remembered.
just no.
I mean,
No, dude, no, they won't. Have you heard their reaction to her matches? Nobody's gonna give a shit.
but as far as the
Nobody cares about
streak,
her now.
as
Nobody cares about her now. They're not gonna care about her if she loses in a Survivor Series match. And oh my god, if she wins the Survivor Series match, you just go ahead and kill the SmackDown roster right there. Kill them. Just kill them. They're done. Like that's the thing. That streak does nobody any good. The crowd doesn't care because they don't care about her already, and it doesn't help anybody else on the other side.
I care, Hollywood Cinema. I
Yeah,
care.
you are the only person cheering during her matches. I can barely hear you.
Doesn't Beautiful Nightmare cheer?
She doesn't really pay attention to the matches too much. I don't think she's seen a Raw match. I don't think she's seen a Raw Oscar match yet. No, she may have seen one, but I don't think she definitely didn't see the most recent one.
Huh.
I mean, it's just Oscar, man.
So you're picking Team SmackDown to win.
Yeah, I have to because I have to believe they're not that dumb, or that just blind to crowd reaction and the fact that everybody on the SmackDown team is more over than Asuka, and if you have her beat them, you've killed them.
Hmm. I originally was thinking Team SmackDown would win this.
They're back into a corner, man. It ruins
But
so much.
I'm very interested in how this is gonna turn out. I'm definitely very interested in how this is gonna turn out. But
I'll read the recap.
but you're picking Bailey to be the final addition
Yeah.
to.
Oh yeah.
Well, I figured it wasn't gonna be Dana Brooke.
No. They already
And
did that. They already did that once with Jason Jordan,
yeah,
putting some rando on the team.
and I'm guessing not Mickey James because I'm guessing they're probably gonna have her feud with Alexa a little longer.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
So I
That Raw,
mean,
that Raw, that whole Raw is women's division is so bad.
uh,
It's bad.
it's
It's
not.
bad.
I mean, there's.
No, they have no good stories on that show.
Well, I guess if you're talking specifically stories, yeah, you'd be
Yeah,
right.
it's a bad roster. If you can't make good programming with it, it's a bad roster. And I say that as a person who has to figure out ways to make NXT interesting with like 18 people and 4 women.
Shoot, you think that's bad? Look at me with 205
All
Live.
right, now at least they're all singles competitors. You can just have them pair off. Like and you don't have to break it up into. It's not even two different rosters. It's just in the two different divisions. It's one, so all those characters can fight each other. I got
And
4 chicks that can only fight each other.
not only that, like
Okay.
I'm lacking in the tag team division.
Oh, we have both. We only got 3 teams.
I thought you had more teams than that.
No, I got New Day. I got on NXT. NXT has 4 tag teams.
Oh yeah, because you got TM61, the Revival,
Yeah.
Sanity, and AOP.
Oh, I didn't consider the Revival. I considered them Raw, like main roster people.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh jeez, I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Who's the other?
yeah. It's Sanity, Sanity, and I had to. I'm sorry, it's 3, but I had to make DIY be a thing again.
Oh yeah, that's
Like
right. That's
because
right.
I couldn't just do 3 tag teams like I did on SmackDown. That kind of messes things.
Gotcha. And you know what I was actually thinking in the future?
But
Grabbing Tyson Kidd for 205 Live.
might as well.
So I might consider that as my pay-per-view draft. Although my next pay-per-view draft, I get to choose a tag team in a singles.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I might, I think I might have just given you a clue of who one of the picks are.
You can have them. I need to pick another. I need another add another woman to NXT
Oh
because
yeah.
I got Jack. Like I'm getting sick of it. But then again, now I can't because they're everybody's involved right now. So she like if I did have somebody else in SmackDown, not SmackDown NXT, wouldn't have anything to do with them.
Mm-hmm. I
uh,
have a pretty decent women's division.
well, yeah, yeah, because my SmackDown one's fine. Like haven't even like some girls hadn't even come back yet. Like Trish Stratus hasn't had a match. She's only had one match on SmackDown so far.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just that's fine. It's just that NXT one is just like, dude, there's only four of you.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I do have it a little bit easy with 205 Live.
A little bit,
Man, I
not
keep.
a whole, but yours at least you can pair them off in different parameters. I'm kind of hindered.
Yeah.
But dude, if I can't like Sawyer Fulton, he's done.
Yeah. And I guess because of the fact that, I can use 205 roster on Raw as well. So
Mm.
that's a good point. Um. Anyway, last part of Survivor Series, looking at the male team. So we have our male team in Raw, being Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, Jason Jordan, led by Kurt Angle, going up
Yeah,
against the SmackDown team, which is the glorious Bobby Roode, Randy Orton, John Cena, Shinsuke Nakamura, led by Shane O'Mac, Shane McMahon.
yeah.
Honestly, I have a feeling that I don't know. I just feel like the Raw roster is more prone to just like imploding because of Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but I just don't. I don't. The way they're trying to book Braun Strowman at this point, I wouldn't see him just beating up everybody on that team because they're booking him as a good guy now.
Which
Because
is
he's only fighting bad guys now.
yeah, which that takes away his monster persona. But
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna get monster to bad guys, and that's a little bit different.
yeah. But I don't know. Like what team do you like here? Like to win?
I mean, they're both not great teams. I Well, the Raw team I'm super not interested in. Just because I like Braun, I like Samoa Joe, Finn Balor or whatever. I that team just I don't know. Mm.
Well, do you feel like because see here's the thing. John Cena. Do you feel like
That is
because
such a cheap ploy. That's so cheap.
like
That's
it's
a so many
ridiculous because of
lost.
the fact that he's technically a free agent,
Yeah,
and I just feel like you put him on Team SmackDown, the stock rises up in their chances of winning. That's
yeah.
that's what I think, and it's stupid. It's so stupid,
It's not the best Survivor Series match of the night. I can guarantee it won't be.
and it just
Maybe not guarantee it. It might be pretty good. Got Shinsuke.
because I mean, honestly, I look at that SmackDown roster, and it's really hard to say who would even get eliminated first.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you don't get the glorious Bobby Roode eliminated first. That would just really look bad.
Yeah, it would not look great.
And you don't get Shane McMahon eliminated first, because then that would just be a huge kick in the sack of SmackDown.
Unless they're cost a match by Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Which is another good point, considering their hatred for Shane McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
But John Cena. And
Yeah.
I know I hate mentioning that, but it's like,
No, it's John Cena. You always gotta. He's a variable that you always got to plan for.
yeah. But I think this one's a little bit more easier to determine than the women's Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Um, the Bar versus the Usos. I mean, I guess I don't really know how to feel about that one.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Because honestly, no offense, I could care less about Alexa Bliss, Natalia. It does not interest me.
Yeah, there's a lot of matches on here that I'm like, you guys, I don't know what you guys are thinking.
So,
Booking nightmares
and then Kalisto gets another shot at Enzo.
next week. Yeah, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but um, so any do you have anything else for Raw
No,
or SmackDown?
nope, absolutely not.
Okay, so 205 Live. I mean, yeah. It was good to see Tyler Bate again, but of course he lost to freaking Enzo.
That's not great.
But it was cool to see Cedric Alexander mixed in with some of the UK division. Him and Mark Andrews. That's a good team, actually. That was a pretty good team.
Yeah, they're gonna have to explain on how this stuff's gonna work.
Yeah. Um. Honestly, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like it's necessary, but if it's done the right way, it could work. Now, what that right way is, I mean, it's still kind of hard to say, but it's definitely a division that needs more attention, like in front of the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
So, so I like that they're making an effort to do that. I just hope that it all falls into falls into play the correct way. But but I like what I saw though. Overall, I like what I saw. Um, that's pretty much all I specifically have. Like I said, I could care less about Enzo Amore. Like, I can't stand the guy. So, do you have anything for 205 Live?
Nope.
All right, NXT it is.
Yeah.
So, first off, I want to start by saying I refuse to call Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish the Undisputed Era. I refuse. So this is the last time you will hear me say that.
Okay.
They will forever be Adam Cole, Bebe, and Red Dragon.
Okay. Seems kind of problematic. It seems like Ring of Honor has well, not Ring of Honor, but they don't get money off that.
Understandable, just I do not like the name Undisputed Era. It just does not I just don't like I don't like the name. I don't like the name.
Not great.
Anyway, Heavy Machinery had a match. Ugh. I mean, they've had their occasional matches ever since their one title shot.
We spent more time talking about heavy machinery than we probably should.
which is why, which is why I'm gonna leave it at that. And the amazing, beautiful, super kawaii pirate princess Kairi Sane was in action, and she delivered a diving elbow to drop to one half of the iconic duo in Billie Kay.
Whatever.
Because she's that good.
Okay.
She's that entertaining. She's that beautiful. She's that super kawaii on NXT.
Oh God. I need an adult.
You need to be down with the cuteness.
Nope. Absolutely not.
See, I ought to be like the Velveteen Dream and work on you long enough till I hear you say that the pirate princess Kairi Sane is super kawaii.
No, not happening. Will never happen. I don't succumb to peer pressure very easily, or at all generally.
Oh, I can work. I'll work on you.
Nope.
It'll take some time, but it'll happen.
Gotta change your whole gimmick.
But she's had that gimmick even back in Stardom.
Time to move along.
Wow. So we know that Ruby Riott was supposedly recovering from ankle injury and will be facing Sonya Deville. Which, honestly, it was cool that they had a promo, but just the lines used from it, especially from Sonya Deville, just made her look cheesy to me. It's like, come on, you should have tapped. You should have tapped. Like, really? My shot is ruined because you didn't tap. It's like, who says that? Like, come on, really?
It is pretty weird.
I think it's dumb. I think it's dippy dum dum.
All right.
But nah, it is like, as far as that match happening, that would be cool to see them feud for a while. I can be down with that.
Good.
Let's see. The Velveteen Dream defeated Caesar Bononi, which is looking like that flipping Death Valley bomb is going to be his new finisher and not the elbow drop anymore. Since Kairi Sane uses it. So, I'm going to go ahead and just ask you this. Do you see the Velveteen Dream beating Aleister Black?
No.
I don't either. I don't either. I don't think the rivalry will stop after War Games, but
definitely not winning.
Definitely not winning, yes. But oh yeah, and it looks like Ember Moon will have a match against Mercedes Martinez, which gives me the idea that Mercedes Martinez got signed, and I dig that.
Yeah, I feel yeah, she's got to be.
I definitely dig that. You know, Mercedes Martinez, I've definitely liked. You know, she's former champion in Shimmer, great wrestler, longtime veteran. You know, had a great showing in the Mae Young Classic. So I could see her being built up as another good heel, especially once eventually the iconic duo jump ship to the main roster.
Yeah.
So I like what they're doing with that. But it also does make me wonder when Shayna Baszler is gonna make her debut,
Mm.
because she got signed and's been doing the performance center and everything. So I would think that she would eventually make her NXT debut at some point in time.
Well, probably very soon.
Yeah, but hopefully not too soon, because then the women's division would just be overloaded with heels.
Well, yeah.
So, but it's definitely a match. I would like to see. It just makes me wonder. Since this will be before War Games, Ember Moon winning and getting that kind of momentum going into the Fatal 4-Way. So, I think I think it'll be a good match, but you could probably I would think you could probably say that would increase Ember Moon's stock a little more. But I don't know. I'm having a hard time just going back and forth between Kairi Sane winning the title and Ember Moon breaking out and winning the title.
Ember Moon.
Cause you remember, like I've said it way back then. I honestly feel like Kairi Sane won't win the title. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd be happy if she did,
I
but
bet you would.
I would be more content and happy if Ember Moon won. Just because it's rightfully she deserves it.
Okay.
Wouldn't you think so?
That's you. What? Say
Wouldn't
that
you,
again?
wouldn't you think in this match Ember Moon deserves to win the title?
I would think so, but I mean, if they don't do it, she's done.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, you're absolutely right. It's it really seems like a win or go home scenario. But I mean, that's just what it is.
Yep, it is what it is. We'll find out what happens.
And finally, Adam Cole and Roderick Strong were in the midst of a pretty good match before Red Dragon interfered. And then all three teams, fully came out, brawled for them all. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to War Games. They definitely showed some historic clips, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, in those one of those clips, it showed Nikita Koloff um, going in and just wailing on folks. And I remember he was on the team of, it was Dustin Rhodes. I think it was Ricky Steamboat. Like, I don't remember the whole entire team, but I do remember that Nikita Koloff was the last member to enter the cage of that team, and that team did end up winning. He was really, really strong on that team.
Strong team.
Yeah, but there were other wrestlers in there: Ric Flair, I think Brian Pillman, Arn Anderson. There was a bunch.
I
But
mean, yeah, they've been putting them all up on their YouTube channel.
yeah, I
Their
may have.
channel, like they had one with the Nasty Boys and I think Dusty. Like they all had like the splatter paint
Yep, sure was.
design on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and revisit those. Those were, oh man, those were so good. But it's really good to see them, taking a page out of, historic matches and events and doing something like this. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Um. So Andrade Cien Almas. Is looking really, really strong as a prime heel with the backing of Zelina Vega, going into his title match with Drew McIntyre. But I don't see Drew McIntyre losing.
Heck no.
But I like what they're doing with Andrade Cien Almas. I feel like, keeping him, with this feud. Because, like, the only other alternative I thought about is putting him on 205 Live, but I just feel like, nah. With the way he's going and him kind of being, like, a main heel next to, of course, Adam Cole and
Yeah.
And Red Dragon.
Yeah.
But, they're doing some more build up. Going to meet face to face. See what happens then. But you have anything else for NXT?
No.
Alrighty. So we might as well go ahead and transition to the big news. The big news of Kenny Omega will square off against Y2J Chris Jericho. I believe it's January the 4th at Wrestle Kingdom 12.
Wrestle Kingdom.
And you best believe I'm going to get New Japan Pro World before that.
Well, get ready to watch this damn thing at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's 7 in the morning?
I remember watching one at like 7 in the morning at work one day.
Oh.
It's pretty early sometimes, yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Might have to watch the archive of that.
I mean, it's up instantly. As soon as it airs, it's on that page. You just go to the same thing no matter what. Because I've totally watched it live from the same page I would go to watch the full match.
Oh, for real?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And, of course, the IWGP United States title will be on the line as well. So I thought that was pretty cool. But, I tell you, it's really looking like Jericho is done with the WWE.
For now, yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, because he's already in his, early or mid-40s?
Something like that.
Yeah. I mean, Jericho's gone at it for a long time. And, with him being, like, one of the more current active stars still around and still, able to put on good matches in the ring. I mean,
it's good stuff.
You kind of wonder, like, how much longer he can do that.
Yeah.
Not only that, he's also, a free agent. So, like...
An actual free agent.
So, I mean...
Not a John Cena one.
Yeah. I like how you specified.
Yes, he's an actual free agent. He's working for another company, not just the other brand within the same company.
Yeah, exactly. But I really feel like this is a match that's been given a lot of hype. A match that's really, it's for it to be part of Wrestle Kingdom to kick off the new year is legit.
Yeah.
And I think about the times where, because Jericho has competed a lot in Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Just growing up in the early Super Juniors tournaments, also feuding with, like, Ultimo Dragon, even went up against Rey Mysterio in Japan, and just, man, he's he's done a lot, in Japan, WCW,
He's literally done
WWE.
everything.
Like, yeah, like, that plus he's the lead singer of Fozzy.
Yeah.
But if anything, I'll say that this would look very very great, on an iconic resume like Chris Jericho's.
I mean, it's Chris Jericho too. Chris Jericho.
So definitely looking forward to that match, and but it still makes me feel like that maybe he's potentially done with WWE.
I don't know about forever. It probably won't be forever, but definitely for right now.
Yeah, I mean he's a future Hall of Famer, that's for sure. Like
Oh, easily.
that's definitely gonna happen.
No
But
question.
but this is looking really really great, and like I said, I am looking forward to subscribing to New Japan Pro Wrestling World for the first time, so I can really get fully absorbed into New Japan Pro Wrestling like I should be.
Yeah.
But is there any other specific news you have?
No. The only news I mean, we went over, and that was like the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn thing.
Right. And oh, so me and my good friend Rob Potsy Potshack of the Potsy and Tino show, me and him were going to be front row at the ROH Wrestling International TV taping in Concord, North Carolina,
Nice.
which that will be on February 9th. It's on a Friday night. Bell time is 7 p.m.
Mm.
And I'm really, really, really hoping the villain, Marty Skrull, will be part of the meet and greet. Want to meet him so badly.
Yeah.
But oh, and Karen Q. I want to meet Karen Q. Dude, you need to check out Karen Q.
Um.
Whoa, 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 victorious.
Okay.
That's her theme. It's a pretty catchy theme. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that international TV taping. I'm always big on ROH shows. Like ever since I went to the Winter Warriors tour, which was my first one. Oh man, I'm all about some ROH.
Nice.
And I also have to point out, do you remember Madison Rain?
Yes.
She will be going up against Deonna Purrazzo in ROH Women of Honor. So I thought that was pretty interesting. That's coming up soon. I think either this weekend or next weekend, something like that. But yeah, they're gonna square off. So looking forward to that. And I also have to point out that along with my favorite female wrestler Gail Kim becoming Knockouts champion at least one last time before the end of her career. So yeah, it looks like Impact Wrestling is slowly but surely about to die.
Yeah. Not looking great.
I mean, it's at the point where they're literally willing to like pay their fans to like make noise,
50
background,
bucks.
for their tape. That is so bad. I can't even say that with a straight face.
It is unfortunate.
I've been to one Impact Wrestling show. It was Bound for Glory a couple of years ago. And the only reason why I went was because back when I was working for Ticketmaster, I was able to get seats heavily discounted because I used my perk, my once a year perk on it.
Nice.
Only Only because I don't go to a lot of concerts, to be honest with you. It's like very rare.
Hmm.
So I figured, it's a big pro wrestling event. It's pretty much the Super Bowl of Impact Wrestling pay per view. So I figured, why not? And Gail Kim was wrestling in it, and I got slapped.
Now we got to the heart of the thing. Gail Kim, you got what?
I got to slap hands with her. I was in the third row.
Oh boy,
Rushed up to the front, and then yeah.
bet you loved it.
Yeah, I didn't wash that hand for like 5 days.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure you didn't.
But I mean, it was a good show. I mean, T.J. Perkins was there. The Hardys was there. Drew McIntyre, aka Drew Galloway, was there. The Wolves were there. Um, a lot of North Carolinian wrestlers were there. Trevor Lee, Andrew Everett. Like, I mean, overall, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I mean, Gail Kim got to wrestle Awesome Kong. That was such a long time rivalry. So, I mean, it wasn't a bad show. It's just, nothing really right now is exciting about Impact Wrestling. I used to be a big into the X Division, but
I liked Impact the most when AJ Styles was there, when he had the short hair.
oh yeah, get
Like,
ready to fly.
mm, that was my guy back then. I had the 2 disc DVD of the best of AJ Styles. That match with him against Abyss was amazing.
Oh, nice, very nice. Yeah, and Abyss has
Steel Cage was awesome.
made appearance here and there,
Yeah, he won't
but
go away either.
I mean, I was really big into Samoa Joe, AJ Styles,
Hmm?
Motor City Machine Guns,
Christian Cage.
Christian Cage, Low Key.
Yeah.
Back when for a while he was Senshi, and then he returned to Low Key. Um, but yeah, I mean, I was really big on the X Division when they had the World X Cup. Like that was a lot of fun. But and on one last note, before we cut transmission, unless you have something else you want to discuss, I'm still kind of bummed that Neville is gone.
I mean, he was it. I mean, he wasn't happy, right?
True, and the whole there was a build up going on between him and Enzo Amore, so I just felt like that was going to go a little bit longer. And, because he established himself as a monster heel, a very strong heel for the Cruiserweight division.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be interesting to see where he lands next. I mean, because, before WWE, he
Yeah, of
was,
course.
Dragon Gate. Um, and I don't really know if he'll be a good fit on ROH.
I don't think so.
So I mean, yeah. And then of course, other wrestlers that were released were Emma, Summer Rae, Darren Young, which Emma was a bummer. Summer Rae sucks. And Darren Young, well, I mean, like, what was up with Darren Young? Was he injured or they just couldn't find anything else for him? Because
Hmm.
the last time Darren Young was doing anything was he had that
Bob Backlund.
Bob Backlund, yeah. But that was forever ago, it seemed.
Yes, because he got hurt.
Okay, he did get hurt. Gotcha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And, they had already done the primetime players like 3-4 times, so that wasn't
Yes,
gonna
and
form
didn't work
again.
out either any time.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a bummer. But, hopefully Emma, can get something soon. Summer Rae, like I said, I think she sucks.
Okay.
But but yeah, so that's all that I have. How about you? Any final words?
Survivor Series is going to be interesting.
That indeed. That indeed. Um, I definitely I definitely look forward to it. We'll be tuning in, and
I mean, I'm gonna watch, but I'm gonna look forward.
you know, I definitely want to see what happens with Asuka, because that's my girl. But oh, so did you decide on Starcade or
Starcade, definitely Starcade.
so you and
What's
beautiful
yours again?
what now?
Oh no. Oh, you mean like actual one. I'm gonna be coy, but I'm gonna try as a surprise.
I see. I see. Fair
But we'll
enough.
see. See how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Because I mean, it is also her birthday
Ah,
that day, so
gotcha, gotcha.
we shall see.
But cool deal, cool deal. But anyway, I got nothing else. I got nothing else.
I got nothing but the Spider-Man hand. I got nothing else.
Wow. Um.
Too sweet. So,
Oh yeah. Tuesday, November 14th, you can meet Charlotte in Charlotte.
oh, nice. I will not be going to Charlotte for that, but that is cool.
Yeah, because they got a SmackDown show that Tuesday in
Yes, they
Charlotte.
do. Yes, they do.
But I'm going to have to pass on that. And then a week after is War Games and Survivor Series. So
War games.
so oh wait a minute. Charlotte will also be in Greensboro for Starcade. So you can
Nope. Yep.
meet Charlotte there.
Yeah, that'll not happen.
I bet if it was Asuka, I'd be there in a heartbeat.
You go right ahead. You make that ride.
You would too,
Not for Oscar, I wouldn't.
because a
Unless
certain
unless Beautiful Nightmare wanted to go.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But yeah, I'd be like, I'll sleep on the way.
Ugh, you are not a team player.
I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna make sure I have like my Switch already and stuff. Yeah,
They need to
that's
make
why
a
I needed the Switch, so I could get to go to things.
they need to make a tag team title so that Asuka and Kairi Sane can be champs.
I definitely want a women's tag team championship, but hell no.
They could be the Asian invasion.
Uh,
Although I would like to see a Charlotte and Becky Lynch team or a Charlotte and Sasha Banks team.
yeah, that
There's
would be good. Those would be good teamings. But I don't know if I wonder if it'll ever happen.
probably not.
They would need more girls.
Yeah,
And
but okay, I think I've rambled long enough. But anyway, definitely continue to tune in to Team GOWGO Wrestling as we continue to do the My Universe modes. Uh, as as a lot of you that have been watching know that Hollywood Cinema is in complete control of SmackDown and NXT, while yours
yeah.
truly, Blitzball Champ, has been in control of Monday Night Raw and 205 Live. Um, oh, because I remember you had mentioned it in the last My Universe video that you made,
hmm
Extreme Rules is the next pay per view for me.
That's what it was. Yeah, now I remember. No,
So,
I remember.
so that is on my calendar for My Universe mode. Extreme Rules. What about you? What about for you?
I got Starcade.
You got Starcade. Okay, cool. Cool deal.
And I almost deleted my entire universe the other day, and I almost shit myself.
Well,
But I
uh,
didn't because I just uploaded my cloud save from yesterday. I was like, yes, please restore that to system storage, please.
smart man. Smart
Yeah,
man.
thank you, PlayStation Plus.
Indeed.
I would have been so mad.
So, definitely look forward to those. And, yeah, let us know what you think, how you like the shows, who has the better brand, who has the better matches, what.
SmackDown, NXT, definitely SmackDown. Maybe not NXT. NXT is kind of whatever. Mm, but SmackDown, yeah, I don't know. Raw's good. Raw's better than SmackDown. Whatever, it's okay.
I
It'll
just
get
got.
better when I have more people.
Yeah. But, of course, share with us your thoughts, suggestions, comments. You can shoot us an email at GOWGO gaming at gmail.com. Let me spell it out for you. That's GOWGOGAMING at, gotta have the at,
Gotta have that.
gmail.com. So definitely check us out there. Write us an email. We also upload to Twitch, YouTube. You can find us there. You can also find us on Twitter. And yeah, and definitely check out the Twitters of each of our co-hosts. Myself, Hollywood Cinema, Mo Swindu, and I am Jeff Albert.
Yeah.
Definitely drop us a line. Check us out.
Team GOWGO.
Team GOWGO. 800K or bust.
800K all bust.
But thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see y'all next time. Continue to check us out, watch our content, and show us some love.
Like and subscribe.
Peace out.
Peace.